Hi, it's Maggie Davis, aka Mini Minx on YouTube, and the Captain. I wanted to share with you this junk journal. It's the Everlasting's junk journal, scrapbook, notebook, traveller's notebook, memory book, unique gift, keepsake, and it has just this tie closure here with a beaded charm dangle that I've used a parrot clasp on. So there's some beads and pearls with bead caps on them, and this beautiful little dangle at the bottom, which I really like, and I think the colours match out throughout. There's 80 pages, that's 160 sides. The size is roughly about 8 inches in height by 5 width. That's about 21 centimetres by 13 centimetres. What has it got in it? It's got coffee stain papers, it's got lined papers, tuck spots, tags. There's 5 handmade flower button metal paper clips in here that I'll show you as we're going through. There's large tags, stamped images, etc. in it. So I'm going to quickly show you it and see what you think. Yep. So a simple tie closure. You can slip it off, tie it round, and I've used this like, looks like it's been crocheted on it. It's quite chunky and thick, but it's like ombre. It's been done in different colours, so part of it's one colour, and there's even a little bit at the edge here on this side. There's even a little bit green there. So if it's too long or too whatever for you, you could chop it off and use part of it for something else, because there's quite a lot on it. It's very nice and soft though, and that is the beaded charm dangle inside. I thought that was pretty, and I thought it went with the book. I've just clipped it on with that parrot clasp, so it does move and comes off of there. You just unclip it. So if you wanted to use it on something else, then feel free. So this is the Everlasting. Lined paper on it, sort of lined on the front, so you could write something on there or just leave it as it is. It's that on the back, like old newspaper cuttings. And we've got this pocket being done here, which is a doily type pocket, and there's stamping on it. And I've got this tag, this tag, I stamped a butterfly on it. There's lines on that with faded writing on the back, so you could write on top of that. Photo, little owl being stamped on there, and this. So it's just like simply exquisite. A peacock feather there, so you could write on that, and you could put something here. So you're getting some ephemera with it. You could use that elsewhere in the journal. Really is entirely up to yourself. So we've got some of the coffee stain papers here, and I've stamped on it just a note with some flowers going down the side. So I've done these edgings here, and I've mimicked it on the opposite side to give it like a sort of frame. Stamped in here. And I've put an envelope here, and it's coffee stained. Have I put something in it? Let me check. Yeah, you've got a little bit of ephemera in here too, this one. And you've got this little owl booklet on lined paper. And you could stick your own ephemera in there. Tickets, anything to do with your memories really, to be honest with you. Like a diary as well here, junk journal. Just a note on lined paper. Make sure you can see that. And anything that's got like that on it, like written stuff for a book, all you need to do is stick a picture over it if you chose. You could scribble down the sides, or as I said before, add a ticket or anything like that. I like this paper. So here's the first of the large metal tags. It's on pink. Oops, hope you can see it now. It's just handmade, being glued on it, and a little button there in black and white twine on it. And I've added a tag. So there's the tag. It's inked edges. It's coffee stained papers underneath. That says especially for you being stamped on it. A little tuck spot here with that on it. And I've just made the tab tops there. I've stapled them on. I thought it matched. Butterflies here on this type of paper. Lined paper there. We've made a belly band here. And we've got, bet you I can't get it out. I don't think I can, I'll have to turn it sideways. I think it, oh, get it out of there. It wants to sit. So the reason I always feel that happens is this paper's kind of coated and it's like shiny, and I always think it wants to stick. Anyway, pear soap from long ago, a vintage type, like card or something. It just slots inside there like that. Papers. There's a little doily pocket here with some more ephemera inside. Going abroad here. Going abroad back in the day, I think you could go for very little. It would have took you a long time to go there by boat, like I'm talking about. I think they used to make out that people would have a new life abroad in certain countries, so it maybe worked for some people in the day and maybe not for others. Sometimes there is a saying sometimes it's better the devil you know, or better the devil you know. So a little mannequin here, I've just glued part of it down and I've put in a little frame. You could scribble underneath, add pictures. Let's see what else is on this. So we get here, and it's the second handmade flower. I need to bring it down, sorry, with a button in it, and another one of these large tags. Very nice. That have been, the edges have been inked. So we've got more papers. I've actually put a little flower on the back of that one that could be glued to the side and made into a tuck spot. Entirely up to yourself. So we've got a little bottom tuck spot here just with these. So we've got the little owls being stamped on lined paper, and then this and a little tab top being done to match the previous one that I showed earlier on in here. And you could fit something else in there that's your own. So some stamping going on throughout on this. Coffee stained papers here. We've got another part of an envelope here that I've just glued down the side. And you've got this little girl for ephemera. That's the centre of the closure, the signature, sorry. And I've put these wee hearts on them at the bottom. That looks like two safety clips, doesn't it? Two paper clips. So a little side tuck spot here, side pocket, and we've got this bit of ephemera and this. Around here. More lined paper. Coffee stained on some, and most of them I think on here to give it an aged vintage look. Yeah. And then on this one we've got the third large metal paper clip with the button on it, and this is the large tag that comes with this one. So there was 5 of these that I made, and I thought they looked quite nice with the 5 of the metal paper clips. I thought they went nice with it. So we've got more papers, stamping. This is the 4th one up here, the metal paper clip, and this tag comes with the same twine that's throughout on the other ones. You could write on the back and you could write scribble underneath. So when you get this little flower on the back of that one, so you could glue that somewhere else in the junk journal. We've got a little bottom pocket here with this ephemera, a frame, and this for journaling on. It'll fit in there, eh? And what else have we got here? Coffee stained papers. We've got a little heart tuck spot. I was going to say, is it stuck? But it hadn't. And that's just showing you what you can do on these papers here. You can add something on top, so you don't need to have all the writing shown. That's a little frame, so you could tuck something underneath there, a little photo, ticket, whatever, that could go in there. So there's plenty of space on this. You could take this on your holiday. So that's the 5th one with the paper clips, and the final one. And that tag, which I really do like. you could write on that, put a picture, and we've put this bit of ephemera on the back. Clocks, I think it is. What is it? Smith & Son Limited. Oh, maybe not a clock. To do with a boiler or something, maybe. Clock of that. So we've got a side pocket here, and we've got some more ephemera. Rainer's Whiskey, I think that says, with that. And on this side, I've just put this bit. This one stuck. Oh, come on. That's it. A little bit of that off it, that's fine. There, it's there. Not damaged. It's fine. And more papers on these. That's the envelope, the opposite side of the envelope at the very beginning. And I've put 2 bits of things on it, so you've got a bit of ephemera, and you've got this little notebook blind that goes in there. And then this page I didn't glue down. What I did is I've typed especially for you, and I've left this edge on it, on there. So you could write on that too and then just tuck it in. I thought it was nice. This one, and then that's the back inside pocket, the doily pocket, and we have a little bit more ephemera. Large tag. It looks like a little Scotty dog in there, little terrier, and one of these little envelopes. There's nothing in it. You could put a photo, you can journal on it, scribble, draw. It really is entirely up to yourself. And then that's the back of the junk journal. So it's quite chunky. It's got quite a lot in it. And it will be for sale on my Etsy shop, which is MinxCreationsUK. So easy closure. Hold it like this is what I do. I just wrap it round, really is up to yourself. Depends how wide you want it or how whatever, and just tie it. I hope you can see that. Just tie it just like that into a little bow or a big bow, and you've got your dangle here at this side. There you go. Very simple. If it's, as I say, if the wrap's too much, you could tie it the side over here, entirely up to yourself. Cut a bit off, and then you'll have extra for another project. So thank you for watching, and as I said, this will be for sale on my Etsy shop, MinxCreationsUK. Have a lovely day. Bye.